An interesting week in high school football is punctuated tonight with the third round of the state football playoffs. Eunice High, just 2 years removed from 3A title, is trying to make a run in 4A, but the Bobcats must first slay the Dragon. Edna Carr, the 6-time state champions. Loreauville, powered by Caleb Joseph, is undefeated, the 3 seed in 2A. Still, the Tigers feel somewhat of a Cinderella story. They hosted Kinder at home. And of course, 4 Acadiana teams playing for select state semifinals. Notre Dame, LCA, Vermilion Catholic, and St. Thomas More all looking to punch their tickets to Turpin Field in Natchitoches for state championship games. Tonight, we air our final 30-minute show of the season as the season narrows in on the championship. Who's in, who's out, who's dreaming of a very Natchitoches Christmas? Let's find out one final time. It's Friday Night Football. Welcome inside the KTC studio. I'm Andrew Clay. He's Seth Lewis. Brenna Aldridge we'll get her later in this show. Seth, tonight, our first schools had the opportunity to earn a championship berth.
Yeah, now for some, it's rinse and repeat. For others, this moment has been years in the making. That's especially true for Vermilion Catholic. The Eagles hosted Ouachita Christian in our Dr. Malcolm Stubbs Orthopedics Game of the Week. VC has been here, but not quite done that recently. The Eagles haven't been in a title game since winning in 2013, despite being one of the winningest programs in Division IV since. To get into a championship tonight, the Eagles would have to dethrone the champs. The first half was nothing short of a thriller between Vermilion Catholic and Ouachita Christian. First quarter, they come up big when Drew Leger leaves one hanging for J.P. Summers, who hangs on to it and is just shy of the end zone at the 1-yard line. That makes it easy for Leger and Jacob Noel to connect in the end zone. 7-0 VC. Ouachita Christian, quick to response. Hunter Herring darts it to Tristan Wiley, who's able to break up the middle, and he is off to the races. It is tied at 7. The back and forth battle continues. VC's last-minute touchdown is going to tie this one at 14, going into the locker room as you see Leger go deep there for that. And, man, a very nice play. Whew. That would be a top play if it wasn't for the final week. Now, fourth quarter, things looking to be over for the Screaming Eagles. OCS up 28-21 with less than 20 seconds to play, but Leger looking comfortable under pressure. Finds John Alums, who's able to snatch it, this one through 2 defenders, but it's the play that buys VC another shot, and we go to overtime. OC gets the first attempt, and UL commit makes it look easy with the QB keep. The Eagles able to get execute the 2-point conversion. VC up next, and they are able to get in the end zone. But this one is Ouachita Christian that wins in overtime, 36-34.
Well, in Division II, U-High and St. Thomas More have a nice little multi-sport rivalry brewing. In football, just 2 seasons ago, the Cougars met the Cubs in the Superdome playing for the state title. Tonight's postseason meeting is the 3rd time in 5 years. The two have met late in the playoffs. St. Thomas More, the 2 seed and defending champs. First quarter, STM in the red zone. It's Walker Howard with a screen pass to Carter Arsenault, who is going to get into the end zone. Cougars on top, 7-0, leading early. Later in the first, more pressure, more Walker Howard makes a man miss, and he's going to throw a dime to Paxton Perot for the score. 14-0, STM in the lead. University with the ball on the 4th and 1, but a bit of trickery, a fake punt. Brandon Eckler, not fooled by it, forces the fumble. Cougars recover. Then in the second quarter, U-High in the red zone. They're going to finally get on the board. A quick slant for the score. It's 14-0 STM, though. 14-6, STM still in front. Cougars strike right back. It's the LSU on LSU connection. Howard to Jack Besh. They're going to push the lead to 21-6, and the Cougars hang on to win 31-23. So taking a look at that Division II bracket, STM will now play De La Salle, who beat up on E.D. White tonight. That's a rematch of last year's Division II championship.
Did you say beat up? In 4A number 1 seed Karen Crow
I know where you're going
overwhelming
here.
Plaquemine by the time we got there, 47-14 in the second quarter. That gave the Bears authority to lay the boom on defense. Defensive lineman Rondre Charles there with swiftness in the backfield for the loss. Then later on the drive, Green Devils looking to go into the air, but Jonathan Green showing some physicality on the perimeter. Bears get a turnover on down. So ensuing drive, Karen Crow wasn't done with the offensive fireworks. Popcorn Prejean gets the carry outside. That will be a gain of 20. And then later, Popcorn is going to hurdle his own lineman to easily walk into the end zone for the touchdown. This is not a misprint. Karen Crow wins this game 81-14.
You think that's the new, what is it, the new Cheetos popcorn? Anyways,
I don't know.
Eunice hosting 4A royalty. It's Edna Carr, the defending champs. Cougars score on the first possession of the game when A.J. Samuel finds his receiver at 6-0. Bobcats turn, and they're putting together a strong run. That's Joel Hill getting the long run. A few plays later, Hill gets a push from the O-line. Keep his feet churning as Eunice ties it at 6. Sideline pumped up for the full team effort. That was 11 players there getting the score. Carr, though, would stonewall Eunice for the remainder of the half and started with stopping the run game. In the second, Bobcats making a costly mistake with the bad snap, flies over the punter's head as Carr falls on top, and the Cougars would gain possession. The two and capitalize with the plunge in the end zone. Carr 26-6 at the break. They win big, 40-7. So let's take a look at 4A. Karen Crow advancing with the win over Plaquemine to take on Neville next week in the state semifinals. Okay, that's the first part of our show. Coming up, no play of the week tonight, but we start voting on play of the year. The first batch of nominees coming up next, plus 3A, Seth.
Yeah, plus 2 more semifinal games in 3A. A whole lot left. But first, it's Top Squad time on Friday Night Football.